What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Roses for Adventure. My name is Sonia, and today I'm going to show you our Oasis favorite places. So recently we were on board the Oasis of the Seas, Royal Caribbean ship, and we had an absolute blast. Just my husband and I went. We did not bring kids this time. So let me show you some of the adult fun that we got to have and our favorite things to do on board. First things first is the Schooner Bar. We had so much fun there. The piano player was amazing. He was hilarious. It is our absolute favorite place to check out on board any Royal Caribbean ship because it can just be so much fun to sing along and make song requests and just relax and have a good time listening to some great piano music. We have been on board other ships where the music really wasn't that great or the piano player wasn't that entertaining, but this time, top notch. We had so much fun. Alright, I'm going to share with you what we ate a little bit. First of all, we did do the ultimate dining package, which if you love food and are a little bit picky, don't want mass-produced food out of the dining room, which is still delicious, but we wanted just a different experience since it was just my husband and I, we got the dining package. So, first things first, you do not need the dining package to go to Johnny Rockets for breakfast. It is a great breakfast place that is included in your cruise, even without the dining package. So we went there every morning for breakfast. It's super convenient and on deck 6. Our room just happened to be in the aft of the boat and on deck 6, so we could just quickly walk out of our room and head straight to breakfast. The other great part about Johnny Rockets is that they seat you outside, so you're not stuck in some stuffy little room crammed next to somebody else fighting for a table like you would be if you went to the Windjammer. Now that brings me to our least favorite part of any cruise, the Windjammer or the buffet area. Absolutely avoid that. We avoided that the entire time this cruise, except for unfortunately the last day. It was the only thing open for breakfast, so we did end up having to go to the Windjammer for breakfast just that last day. Otherwise, every other meal, somewhere else. So I feel like that really helped us because we've heard lots of reports of people getting sick after they've been on board a cruise ship. It is just a giant petri dish with a lot of people, so you're bound to get something. Luckily, we did not because we avoided all of those crowded areas. Best lunch spot on the Oasis, you have got to check out Portside Barbecue. When I tell you it's imperative that you go, you have to go. It is so good. We went there pretty much every single day for lunch. Now this ended up working out because we had 2 stops on our ship that we have been to quite a few times, so we decided to stay on the boat, which was great because then everybody else gets off and you get the whole boat to yourself pretty much. So we still used our ultimate dining package even when we were in port and got to have lunch at Portside Barbecue. Their food is phenomenal, and my husband is a huge fan of using his smoker and making meats and all of those things, and he raved about it. Now, as far as much of the specialty dining that you do get when you do the ultimate dining package, those are all phenomenal. I feel like they're pretty blanket across the board though, so if you go on Harmony or if you go on Freedom or any of the other Royal Caribbean classes that have either a Chops or a Giovanni's or any of those, they are pretty similar. They seem to have dialed it in, they're all the same, so if you've eaten at one on another ship, I will say that they are the same, which is great because their food is delicious and very well done. Something unique about Oasis is that it has the Playmakers Sports Bar. We utilized this on our first day on board because we are Detroit Lions fans and they were playing in the NFC Championship. We ended up renting the owner's box, which was, I believe, $150, but it comes with 2 pitchers of beer and some food options that you can choose from their menu. So we got to hang out in comfy couches and watch the game. Totally over the top, but when the Detroit Lions are winning, you have got to watch and just make sure you're there for the moment. So Playmakers is also located on deck 6. It is right across the boardwalk from Johnny Rockets, and you'll see it if you go to the back to the Aqua Theater. Playmakers does get really busy at night when there is an aqua show because it is the only bar area in the back of the ship on deck 6. Playmakers does have a whole restaurant seating area, so it's not just the owner's box that you can go to. You can go there for lunch. We did one day and my husband got wings, and they had excellent onion rings. So like I said, it was just my husband and I this time, but I do want to share with you in case you do have kids and decide to bring them on board the Oasis of the Seas. There is a little climbing play area back by Johnny Rockets that's on Oasis, and it is on Harmony as well. They just look a little bit different. And then this is where the carousel and the candy shop are, and they also have a few arcade games stashed back here. This is also a great place to hide ducks if you are a duck hider. So if you're new to cruising and you have no idea what I'm talking about by a duck hider, there is just this cute theme going throughout cruise ships that you hide these cute little rubber ducks. And we just have a blast hiding them around. So especially Central Park, and we love to hide them on the boardwalk. They're great kid-friendly areas. Central Park has a lot of plants and things that you can hide them in that are easy to find like at kid level. So definitely recommend buying some rubber duck. So we also found these teeny tiny little ducks that I just bought because we're going on another cruise soon with our kids. And I found a teeny duck when we were on our last cruise, and I had to keep it because it's just so adorable. So people just hide these around. You can either keep or re-hide them. It's really fun to watch kids find them and the joy and just how excited they are to find them. So get yourself some little ducks if you're going on a cruise. And I made up little tags too that I tie around them that say keep or re-hide. Just something fun to do while you're on vacation. So something that we love about the Oasis class is that their walking track is down on deck 5. So it's on the outskirts of where the Royal Promenade is. It's on all the way around the outside of the ship, which if you've ever been on a Freedom class like Liberty, Freedom, or Independence, or any of the Voyager classes, their walking tracks are up on the top of the ship where there are lounge chairs by the pool. So it's like the pool deck and then one more layer, and that's where the walking track is. But it gets so crowded because people don't realize they're on a walking track, and so they just either stand in the middle completely unaware, or they'll move their chair into where you're supposed to be walking, so it makes walking outside a little bit difficult. On Oasis class, it is on deck 5, so you go all the way around the outside of the ship, and then there is also a doorway up into the gym area if you want to go lift weights or work out on a treadmill or any of those types of things. They have got you completely covered. It's fully stocked. We did hit the gym a couple times while we were there just to make sure that we didn't gain too much weight while we were on vacation. They have got a great setup though, so kudos to Oasis class for their awesome track and gym setup. This is something that's not unique to Royal Caribbean or the Oasis class, but we love towel animals. I think it's so cute to come back to your room and find a little surprise, all folded up cute. It just brings me joy. So I wanted to share with you some of the towel animals that we got on this trip. Another specific place that is not on the Freedom or the Voyager class is the Rising Tide Bar. It goes from the Royal Promenade on deck 5 all the way up to deck 8 where Central Park is. So you can just ride this bar up and down and have drinks and just watch the people. It is a great time. Another fun bar to visit if you're into that is the Bionic Bar. You can order everything right on a touchpad. You press your CPass card on there so that it knows who you are, and then you get to order whatever you want, and these little robots will make it for you. Alright, so say you want a nice relaxing morning and you did get a balcony and you just want to sit and relax and enjoy the view, maybe on a sea day. There is a small menu of room service items that are free for breakfast: coffee, juices, pastries. There's really not a whole lot that you can get, but it is free. So if you want to just have a light breakfast, have some pastries or donuts or toast and sit out on your balcony and drink your coffee, would definitely recommend. And then I did want to cover with you guys the main dining room because it is absolutely gorgeous. They always decorate these things so beautifully. So just wanted to show you around so that you could see what the main dining room looks like. And you can go here for breakfast. It is, I believe, only on deck 3 for breakfasts that it's served, but they have great breakfast, eggs Benedict, basically you name it, scrambles, all those types of things, but that is also included in your breakfast. So if you are sick of Windjammer food and you cannot take one more buffet breakfast, the main dining room breakfast is free. Keep in mind it does take a lot longer to eat because you do have a seated plate. So if you're in a hurry to get off ship, probably not the day for you to do that. So we briefly mentioned the Aqua Theater, but another great place to catch your shows is the actual theater. It's in the front of the ship, so the complete opposite of the Aqua Theater, the very front, and they had great shows there. They had One Sky, which was really great, musical atmosphere, lots of great props, and they did an awesome job. They also have cats on board, which has been long running and just not for me. Maybe it's your scene, but it was really hard to follow and I couldn't understand what they were saying most of the time. Yeah, I'm gonna say don't go see Cats, but I had to go for a solid 10 minutes just to see how bad it was, and it was that bad. We did not make it to the ice show this time, but I would love to hear from you if you've been to the ice show before and liked it, or you go on Oasis of the Seas and see the ice show. I would love to hear your thoughts. So let me know in the comments what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of our cruising adventures. I appreciate you watching this far. Stick around, we've got so much more to cover. I wanted to take you on a quick walkthrough of the Promenade because it is such a central hub to the ship. There is so much going on here all of the time, between the shops and the cafe and Sorrento's Pizza, which is delicious. You have got to check it out if you need a late night snack or your kids are just hungry and need an afternoon snack. It is open a lot, and they always have fresh pizzas going. There are also Coke Freestyle machines just outside of Sorrento's, so if you've got the drink package, the soda package, you can fill up on drinks there, or there are some placed throughout the ship. It's super easy to search on the app. Here on Deck 5 you also have Boleros, which is a fun bar area that they have music going sometimes, and then also Spotlight Karaoke, which is hilarious. They do karaoke there, and they also do Family Feud and a few other fun games to check out. The only problem is that it is really small. So anytime I tried to go there to get a seat to watch a show or to just watch what was going on, it was completely filled. So if you're going to an event there, get there early. Here is the pub called Globe and Atlas. It's called different things on different Royal Caribbean ships, but pretty much a staple in all of their ships. They have usually a guitar player going who is also very entertaining, takes song requests, and a great place to check out. And here we are back at Cafe Promenade. This is your only place on the ship that is open 24 hours a day, available for food and drink. They do swap out between different meals, so they'll have pastries and things like that for breakfast, and some light sandwiches for lunches and dinners, along with some snack and dessert type items. This is also a great place to get some water. They have water stations and also coffee by the carafe. That is it. That's all that I have for you for today. I would love to hear from you. What are your favorite spots on the Oasis of the Seas? There is so much to see and so much to do that I'm sure I missed a lot. The flow rider, the whole sports deck, mini golf, all those fun things. So what is your favorite thing on the Oasis of the Seas? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to check out all of my other videos I've got here for you guys. To check out the other videos we have in our adventures folder, including the perfect day at Coco Cay and the worst day at Coco Cay. I know you want to see it. Go check it out. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on our next adventure.